Before we start any new product development project, we spend considerable amounts of time speaking with customers. We talk to retailers, consumers, international partners, and every specialist or professional who is willing and able to talk with us. We look for a lot of information during these conversations and discussions, but specifically we try to focus on the pain points that are inherent to the product on the market today. With our new Whitewater line and this type of whitewater paddle, most of those pain points centered around strength, durability, and abrasion resistance. In those conversations, we speak with customers and end users about product design and functionality as well. A few themes continue to reemerge during these discussions. They told us, offer every paddle with an ergonomic shaft and a straight shaft. They told us, offer multiple blade shapes, one for creaking, one for playing, and one that's versatile enough to do it all. They also told us that the AT2 blade is one of the best in the industry, if not the best. So don't change a good thing. And finally, they told us you need to be lighter, you need to be stronger, and you need to be less expensive than the other brands on the market. So, a pretty challenging task, but we set out to make a product line that met those needs. To develop a line of whitewater paddles with best in the industry strength, weight, ergonomics, and performance. To make that happen, we designed 5 new blades. The first, a large, powerful blade, kind of similar to the ATX in shape. The second was a scaled-up version of the AT2, the same profile but slightly larger. The third was a blade that was nearly identical to the AT2. The fourth, a slightly smaller version of the AT2. And the fifth, a quick and responsive blade designed more specifically for playing. Now this may have been far enough to go for us to find a few different blades that would work well and meet our needs. But we were not looking for blades that would merely do the job. We wanted to push the bounds of conventional paddle design and create paddles that would outperform everything else on the market today. So we took it a step further and incorporated dihedral into our designs. Dihedral is defined as an angle formed by 2 planes. You see it frequently on touring blades and less frequently, but still present on many whitewater blades. We wanted to definitively determine what the effect of dihedral was on performance. So we created 3 molds with 3 different amounts of dihedral. One had no dihedral, one had slight dihedral, and one had the most dihedral. We ended up with 15 unique blade designs that then would need to be narrowed down to only 3. A large, powerful blade for creaking, a mid-sized, versatile blade that could be used all around, and a small, quick and responsive play blade. A couple of weeks later, after all 15 new concepts had been produced and were ready for testing, I hit the road. I was on a mission to get the new concepts into the hands of the most accomplished whitewater paddlers. After weeks of testing and feedback, we were able to finalize the new blade designs. The first, the Geronimo. This is our largest and most powerful blade. The second, the Hercules, our exceedingly versatile all-around paddle. And the third, the Samurai, our extremely quick, responsive, and agile paddle. With all paddles, strength and durability are very important, but with whitewater paddles, exceptional strength and durability are not optional. They're absolutely critical. The strength of a paddle can literally be the difference between life and death. Because this is so critical, we spent more time working on material construction than anything else. To accomplish this, we had a lot of testing to do. First, we tested paddles made by other brands that were made from similar constructions that are currently on the market today. We devised methods to objectively test blades for deflection, abrasion resistance, impact resistance on the tip, the side, and the power face. On shafts, we tested both primary and secondary strength by testing deflection. All of this testing served to help us establish a baseline and quantify what would become our strength requirements. There are some great whitewater paddles on the market today, and it would be easy for us to optimize our construction to be stronger than all of them. But if we did this, our paddles would weigh too much. The real challenge when working with composite materials is the balance between strength and weight. We sampled over 20 different blade and 15 shaft constructions before we found the perfect combination of materials that would allow our paddles to be both lighter and stronger than other brands. We are incredibly excited to introduce a new material called Dihedral. Dihedral is a conventional composite fiber, like fiberglass or carbon, but it offers unconventional benefits. When used with fiberglass and carbon, it increases strength and decreases weight. It's also more buoyant, more abrasion resistant, and it won't puncture. Now, these benefits alone were more than enough to convince us to use Dihedral in production. But once we started testing parts made with Dihedral, we achieved results we could never have even dreamed of, like shafts that completely redefine the standards for strength and durability. The bottom line is, even after catastrophic damage, our new shafts are far less likely to fail than any other paddles on the market.